My dearest Rachel, it's 2035 now, 10 years since I last saw you face to face, and 5 years since the first patches hardened into borders. I write to you tonight by candlelight, though my paycheck still shows deductions for power, for roads, and for schools. All those lines of numbers shaved clean, taxes taken as faithfully as ever. But when I look around, I wonder what those numbers are buying, because it isn't the future. The schools here are shells. My old classroom is boarded up, windows cracked, playground grass knee-high. Children pass by, but don't even know it used to be alive. Parents scrape together barter for lessons in basements or overcrowded co-op rooms. Education has become charity. There's no promise of it. Hospitals fare no better. I went with a neighbor when her son grew feverish. The clinic guard scanned her phone and shook his head. Her contract had lapsed. No update, no care. They handed her a brochure for a subscription health plan, as if sickness could wait for billing cycles. And yet, every month, the government still pulls from us. They tell us it funds the public good, but the good is gone. The roads crumble beneath our shoes. Streetlights flicker out one by one. What survives is private water, private security, private data vaults, services turned into products, sold back to us at 3 times the cost. Last week, I saw a man trying to walk his dog. He stopped at the corner, pulled out his phone, and scanned the sidewalk gate. The screen flashed, 5 credits to proceed. He winced, paid anyway, and muttered to me, "Guess the streets aren't public anymore either." That's the world now, Rachel. Every step, every sip, every movement priced. And yet the taxes keep coming, like ghosts, taking what they're owed long after the body is gone. You know what haunts me most? I used to tell my students that paying taxes was how we built together. That was our way of stitching the future out of our collective effort. Now, when I look at the deductions on my stub, I feel like I'm pouring water into sand. Nothing grows, nothing stays, just contracts feeding contractors, and the rest of us left with scraps. Still, I try to hold on to hope. I tutor where I can. Sometimes all I have is a stub of charcoal and scraps of packaging paper. I crouch in the dirt with children, showing them how to add, how to read, and when their eyes light up, when they sound out a new word or solve an equation, I remember learning itself is stronger than the systems that failed us. That spark can't be taxed. It can't be contracted away. And if we find our way back to something whole, Rachel, it won't be because of taxes. It will be because we remembered how to give without contracts attached, how to share without turning every breath into a transaction. So if you read this across the patch line, know that I'm still here, still teaching, still hoping, still writing. And if you ever have to walk your dog down the street without having to pay for it, whisper a prayer for us, because that already feels like a miracle. Yours always, Anna.